So you can see on YouTube also. Dark, small light. Okay. Okay, let's start. So today we are going to work more on flexibility. As I said, we need pillow, a small chair or something to support, books on the wall. We're gonna start with sun salutations. It's the same sun salutation as we use in Ashtanga, but today we practice Hatha Yoga. So we stay for 3 breaths, 5 breaths in the pose. It depends on the difficulty of the pose. We can stay a bit longer when it's time to stretch. It's good to stay a bit longer. So we have 2 different sun salutations. The first one which create like warmth in the body, and the second one it's more to create heat in the body. The second one is much more difficult, so please go slowly. If you feel it's just too much, I will give you like, some options. So take it easy, but don't cheat with your yoga. And yeah, let's start. Okay, so we start in a sitting position as usual. Up, just adjust the mat a bit more. Up, with a pillow under your hips or yoga block if you have. Okay, sitting cross-leg position. If you have knee problem or just pain or anything, you can sit on a chair a bit higher, or straight leg, or on your knees. Okay, choose the best option for you, and we're just gonna start with a small meditation just to be aware of your body, and after we start the practice. Okay, so close your eyes, sit comfortable position, engage slightly your core muscle to lift your chest a bit more up, chin slightly in, so you have a straight back, but relax your shoulders, your neck, and each part of your face. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and try to feel any sensations on your face, on your neck. It can be the contact of your hair, your shirt, any sensations on your shoulders, your arms, hands and fingers. Scan your whole body from your head all the way down towards your back, your chest, your belly, lower back, your legs. Imagine the position, feel the positions of your legs and any sensations, the contact of the floor of your leg, okay, and slowly bring your both hands over your eyes. Open your eyes in your hands, look at your palms, hands slowly going down, down, and down. Namaste. Okay, so from here, we are going to create a bit more heat inside our body, but just with our breath. It's called pranayama. Pranayama is the science of breathing. So we're gonna create this deep heat by inhaling by your nose, exhaling by your nose, but when you exhale, you make a quick exhalation. So normally we breathe with our belly, so for most of people it's difficult. We use most of the time the chest, but try to bring the air outside with your belly by bringing your belly in. Okay, so we inhale normally and exhale deeply. So the inhalation is passive, and each exhalation the air go out. Okay, you can use one hand on your belly to just to feel it, or both hands here, straight back, chin slightly in. Okay, we start for 1 minute. Keep going. You can take your own rhythm. You don't have to follow my rhythm. Just go as slow as you want. If you can, try to increase the speed. You have to feel this air against your upper lips. Okay, and slowly take your normal breath. Okay, good. It's really good for your back. Maybe you can already feel the deep hip in your back. Okay, so from here we slowly move our both hands forward, straight arms. Press your fingers in your palms and turn your wrist. So we go for a really small, gentle warm-up, and then we start with the sun salutation. And opposite directions. Relax your shoulders always. Create space in between your shoulders and your hair. If you want to move your legs, move your legs. Okay, from here, with your right hand, catch your left elbow and your arms go up, 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 inside and outside. Inside and outside. Okay. For kids, we say like elephants, like a nose of elephant. Okay, for 2 and 1. Okay, change. Try to be aware of the movement. We go a bit fast, warm, but you don't have to, and you have to feel the sensation up to your shoulders. How is your arm reacting? Okay, both hands on your shoulders, and you make big circle. You go far, far, far back on the side, all the way up and close forward. Okay. You inhale when you go up, exhale when you close. And opposite. So this time you inhale when you go down. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, good. From here, I sit on the side just to show you. From here, small massage from your feet. Massage under the palms of your feet, your toes. So it's important to work on all the small reflexology of your body, small muscles to active all the muscles. Okay, one leg. So you press the calf muscle, one straight line. You press with your fingers. Okay, it's a small massage class. Nice, right? Okay, press. So we said we have lines, energetic lines. So it helps to active the energy in your body. Okay, we go all the way to the back of the leg. Okay, same. Press. Okay, and all the way massage your knee down and the upper knee up. Okay. And from here, you take your forearm, you press your forearm on your thigh and you roll your arm. Ooh. Here, if you did the sequence of yesterday, maybe you feel it. It's really good. It's also really good to do after the class and before. It helps for the muscle to open and to give more flexibility. Okay. It's why if you go to a Thai massage or any kind of massage before yoga, it's perfect. Your all muscles will be already really flexible. So it's easier. Okay. This is a secret. Okay, we do the second leg. So from here, normally your foot are already massaged. If you didn't do quickly, and calf muscle. Remember, with your fingers, you press under your fingers. Up and down, and again up. We activate the line, energetic line, all the way to the back of your knee, and massage the front of your knee. One circle with a circle, all the way to your thigh, down, sorry. And from here, forearm on your leg and roll your arm. Ooh. For me it's sore, so it's a good pain. As I always say, we have bad pain and good pain. Also during this course, so keep massage, I talk, but keep giving massage on your thigh. So we have different pain. In yoga it's really important to understand the difference. So you have the good pain when you stretch and you feel it's painful because you're not used to this pain, but it creates space in your body and good for your muscles. And you have the bad pain who lead to injury. So this pain we always want to avoid. So you have to stop before this pain starts too much, okay? So you really have to listen to your body and not to your ego, okay? It's not because we want to go somewhere that we have to be there now, okay? If you want to do the full split, you have to go slowly with your body. Be gentle and patient with your body and your mind. So okay, so from here I just stretch my arms, both elbows back, inhale deeply, lengthen your spine, engage your core muscle, chest up, look up, and exhale, both elbows forward, roll your back. Okay, inhale up. And again, exhale, roll back, chin to chest, press your elbows forward, and inhale, both elbows up, and from here all the way down, take your right hand up, catch your hair, lengthen your spine, chest up, exhale, head on the side, good stretch for your shoulders, for your neck. It's really good if you have any neck pain. Okay, from here all the way up and change. Inhale, catch your hair. Exhale, bend on the side. Okay, inhale up. Exhale, press your hands forward on the mat and come all the way in standing position. We go for sun salutations. Okay, so from here, adjust the mat up. Okay, you come in front of your mat, 1 foot distance from the top of your mat. Feet together, heels together, big toes together. You engage your kneecaps up, tight, tuck slightly to your tailbone so you engage sufficiently your core muscles. Chest up, chin slightly in. Roll your shoulders back and down, fingers pointing down. We stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms all the way up. If you can, bring your both hands together, look up, chest up, engage your core muscle. 2, and 1. Exhale, bend forward, Uttanasana. From here, you bend slightly your knee, you don't overpress your knee back. you slightly bend your knee, you can also completely bend your knees. That's fine. And relax your shoulders. You also don't have to touch the floor. You can move your hands on your legs. For 2. And 1. Inhale, halfway forward. So here, same, we want a flat back. Can bend your knee. 2. And 1. Bend your knee, hands on the floor, shoulders distance, walk back. Plank pose, shoulders over your hands. You don't curve your back. From here, you have option, stay in plank pose or knee on the floor. Okay, this is the easiest way. It's better to start like that instead of injuring your back. Stay here. We go in Chaturanga Dandasana. For that, with the next exhalation, put your shoulders forward, forward, forward. Bend your elbows as closer as you can from your chest. And slowly all the way down, down. If you want, you can go all the way down to the floor or inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Same, from here you don't have to stretch your arms. You can bend your arms and go as much as you can, but don't compress your shoulders toward your here. No, create space here. Roll your shoulders back. 2. We go slowly, the warm up. 1. Tuck your both toes on the floor. Exhale, hips all the way up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, you can slightly move your feet slightly forward, not too much. And you can also bend your legs, heels up, lengthen your spine, press your hands, fingers on the floor, lift your back, hips towards the sky, and slowly stretch your leg if you can. And if you feel okay, heels on the floor. You can keep heels up and legs bent. The goal is to feel a stretch in your legs, to strengthen your shoulders. Look chin to chest for 2. And 1. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knee and step forward. Flat back. So it's the opposite direction. Exhale, Uttanasana all the way down. Remember, you can bend your knees. Relax your legs. Relax your neck, sorry. For 2. And 1. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, down, Samastiti. Okay, with the next inhalation, one more sun salutation, arm up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Okay, from here, remember what I said before with your legs. You can also, if you already touch the floor, move the weight of your body on the toes. Relax your neck and move the weight of your body forward on your toes. For 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Remember, you can bend your legs, but your head attract forward, hips backward. We have opposite forces. 2. 1. Okay, hands on the floor and walk back, plank pose. Remember, you have option knee on the floor. Take the option you need. Lengthen your spine, don't curve your back, engage your core muscle. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. From here, if you already have straight arms, shoulders down, lengthen your spine, engage your core muscle. If you feel comfortable here, move your knee up. This is just options. Take the best for you. And exhale, tuck your toes on the floor. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Look back. So your feet are not together and not too much spread. You move your feet, hips equidistant. You don't overpress your shoulders down, no. We have a straight line in between your hips, your shoulders, and your hands. Okay. With the next inhalation, look forward, bend your knee, jump forward, flat back. You can also walk. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale, Samastiti. Okay, the last sun salutation one, but this time we go a bit quicker. If this is already fast for you, please you go slowly. You don't follow. You go slower. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, jump back or walk back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. We stay here for 5 breaths. Look back, press your heels down, tilt your tailbone towards the ceiling. If you have flat back or knee who go inside, you rise your toes up. Okay, look forward, inhale, jump or walk forward, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale, Samastiti. Okay. From here we go in sun salutation, B. So from here, inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. From here, be sure you can see your toes. Don't press your knee too far. You can come slightly up. Also, from here, stay here, but you engage your core muscle to not curve your back. No, no, no. We protect our back. Tuck your tailbone slightly to have a neutral position of your hips. Exhale, belly towards your legs. And slowly, if you can, stretch a bit more, but more. Uttanasana all the way down. Inhale, halfway forward. Press your hands on the floor and walk back. Plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. Okay, so this is the other part of the class, okay? So stay with me. From here, you move your right leg up. And you swing your knee forward, foot in between your hands. So it has already a lot of flexibility. If your foot arrive here, take your foot forward. From here, look at my back foot. From my toes, I turn, heels on the floor. I bend my leg, knee over my ankles. I adjust with my back foot. And from here, inhale up. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. One in Sanskrit. We stay here. It's already difficult at any time. Knee on the floor and stay here, same. But from here, you square your hips. Knee slightly out. And if you can, 90-degree angle. Engage your core muscle, don't overcurve your back, hands up. Shoulders relax. Exhale, hands down. Plank pose. Inhale deeply, take your breath. You can move your knee on the floor. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. And we do the same with the opposite leg. Inhale, left leg up. Swing your knee forward in between your hands. Turn your back foot. Inhale, up. Remember option, knee on the floor. If you can, look up, relax your shoulders, lean chest up, up, up. 90-degree angle with your leg. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Svanasana. Tilt your tailbone towards the ceiling. We stay here for 5 deep breaths. Remember, if you bend your knee, it's fine. If your heels are up, it's fine. You try to lengthen your spine. It's really good for your shoulders, for your back. Flat back, tilt your tailbone towards the ceiling. And slowly, if you can, stretch all the way down. Look back. Inhale, look forward, jump or step forward. Flat back, halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. Press your toes on the floor. Inhale, bend your knee. And slowly, chair pose. 2. And 1, inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Open your arms, Savasana. And you can close your eyes. Spread your legs a bit more than hips equidistance to have a good balance. And observe the heat in your body. Observe your heartbeat. Okay, slowly open your eyes. Okay, join your both feet together. Inhale, arms up. Join your both hands together. Turn the palms of your hand towards the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. Press your toes on the floor and slowly move your heels up. Slowly exhale, heels down, hands down. Okay, spread your legs, hips equidistance. Both hands on your hips, and from here you tilt your tailbone. So from here, I tilt my tailbone. Up, I can use my hands. Flat, curve slightly your back to attract your hips back. Inhale, bend slightly your knee. Exhale, slowly move all the way down as much as you can. Relax your neck. And you can interlock your elbows. If your hands touch the floor, try to catch your big toes. My fingers go in between my big toes and second toe, and I press my big toes in my fingers and slowly tract my body down, down and down. You can bend your knees, remember. Relax your neck. If you feel comfortable, stretch your legs. Just if you feel not enough stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, relax your fingers, hands on your hips, inhale up. Good, already a nice stretch. Okay, from here, so we are in front of the mat, and you make and from here, sorry, right leg back, left leg back, sorry, up, like that you face me. Okay, good. From here, my toes are slightly inside, so they are looking to each other. Both hands are on your hips. Tilt your tailbone, exactly as we say. Slightly bend your knees and move forward. Okay, from here, if it's too difficult, hand on your knees. If you engage your core muscle, if you can, hands forward. Ooh, this is really good for your back. For your legs, you stay. For 3, attract, head forward, hands forward, hips backward, opposite direction. 2, and 1, exhale, relax forward, interlock your elbows and swing right to left. Ooh, we already feel the stretch in our legs, in the back. Remember, you can slightly bend your knees. Okay, 2 more time. Okay, both hands on your knee, bend your knee, inhale, come all the way straight back. But your knees are bent, feet looking forward, both hands, and lengthen your spine, both hands on your knees. Okay, from here, I move my heels inside and slowly sit down. If you were with me yesterday, we did that. It's good for the back. It's really good for your hips, for your legs. Okay, just walk one side to another side. And remember, if your heels doesn't touch the floor, put pillow or books under your heels. So it's gonna be more comfortable. Okay, this is already a bit difficult, but stay. It's good for you. Try to feel, okay, the breath. Okay, good. From here, slowly move your hips up, all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, relax everything. Again, inhale up. Exhale, relax everything with your mouth. You inhale by your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Okay, and slowly all the way up. From here, I turn to my right leg and I move my left knee on the floor. Okay, just to be the central of the camera. Okay, center of the camera. From here, if it's painful for your knee, put a blanket or a pillow. My knee goes slightly forward. Okay, and my back knee up, turn, so I want to face the camera, you want to face forward. So I have my shoulders in the same line as my leg. Okay, from here, hips over my knee, foot slightly forward, inhale, open your both arms. So this is a variation of yesterday. We did Trikonasana, this is the variations. From here, stretch your legs, toes pointing up. You can also micro bend. You have to engage this calf muscle. And from here, exhale, arms up towards the ceiling. And slowly try to go all the way to your legs. We stay here. We're gonna do the second leg, and then I give you options if for this it's easy for you. But stay here. It's a good warm up. Engage your core muscle. And you try to move your right hips forward, left hips backward, so you open a bit more the chest. You try to be parallel for 2 and 1. Inhale, come all the way up, both knees on the floor, and change. Stretch your legs, toes pointing up, engage your calf muscle, micro bend your knee. Here it's strength. Okay, open, exhale down. For 2 and 1, inhale up. Exhale, both hands on your hips, knee on the floor, and slowly down. Okay, we are going to do one more time. Inhale. So you can do the same. If this was too easy for you, you come all the way in standing position, spread your legs. From here, both foot look forward, open the right foot. Slowly move your back leg. Move your hips towards the left. Inhale up, exhale down. For 2 and 1, inhale up and change, exhale and up. My hand is aligned with my shoulders and I just open my chest as much as possible. I don't have to put my hands so low. I can put my hands close to my knee. For 2 and 1. Inhale up. Both hands on your hips and slowly turn towards your right, knee on the floor. Okay. From here, we're gonna go slightly into the deep stretch. Okay. So from here, I sit, on my knee, legs forward, toes pointing up, square your hips and tilt your tailbone. Tilt tailbone backward. So slowly your lower back move forward, but keep your core engaged. And I move my hands down. If at this time it's too difficult for you, too much stretch, move your hands on books, on chair. Okay, and stay here. Toes pointing down. Feel the difference of the stretch. And up. And slowly move your both hands on your feet, on your heels, stay here. And slowly both hands on your hips, slowly up, and move your left leg forward. Stretch your legs, toes pointing up, and slightly move forward. Same, you use the block if you need, square your hips, head forward. Okay, slowly, toes pointing down. Okay, come both knee on the floor and come back, sit. Here it's good for your ankle when we sit like that. So you put your both knee together, heels together, and sit. It's good for the flexibility of your ankles. Okay. From here, come in neutral position in cow pose, in a table pose, and spread your both knee. Hips equidistant. From here, you keep a books or pillow close to you just in case, and you slowly sit back. You don't force too much, but bring your calf muscle slightly outside and slowly come down. You try to come in sitting position. Of course, it asks a lot of flexibility. It's why if you can't sit on the floor, sit on a pillow, on books. Okay. This is really good too after eating, for the digestive system. It's really good because all the blood accumulation in your legs are released. So it activates the blood circulations. And it's good for the digestive system. It's also really good for your ankles. It helps to stretch and it increase the arch under your feet, the arch of your feet. So it's really good after for all the balancing asana. If you have kids, told your kids to not sit like that, because for kids, it's their knees are not completely finished. It's too flexible and it can arm. Okay, we stay one bit more here. I just come forward. If in this position you feel already warm, already flexible, slightly move your hands back and you slightly try to completely come in laying position, completely on your back or on your arms. If you sit on a block, stay in normal sitting position. Don't need to go, it's that you already have enough stretch. For all the runners, it's really good to do after running. Okay, slowly, all the way up. Press your hands on the floor. Come up, tuck your toes on the floor and walk back in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, huh? Good stretch for your calf muscle. For your back, for your legs, we stay. It's very good to stretch your shoulders, your arms, your back. Stay here. Okay. And from here, again, both knees on the floor. Inhale, both hands up. Legs forward. Right leg forward. And from here, you move your hips down. And you can move your right foot slightly forward to have the knee aligned with your ankle if you can. And from here, your right hips attract towards the left heels. So you square your hips, engage your core muscle, tuck your tailbone, lift your chest up, hands up. If you don't have the balance, take the support of the wall, of a chair or blocks. 2. Press your hips down, press your hips down. 1. Press your toes on the floor. If here you feel comfortable, try to stretch your leg. For 2. Press your hips down, more. 2. And 1, knee on the floor. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee on the floor. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee on the floor. Both hands on the side and inside your foot. Inside your legs. Stay here, I come forward to show you. Okay, so my legs are slowly going outside. Okay, and I open my chest, land my spine forward, and my knee, if I don't have any ankles problem, turn on the side. If here you have a lot of difficulties to touch the floor, it's completely fine. You can take a pillow, books, a chair, and come here as a support. Okay, what we want is just to stretch a bit more here on our hips, our thighs, and our hips. Okay. So here we have the knee opening on the side. Lengthen your spine forward. And if you can, come on your hand toes. And again, don't overcurve, open the chest. Lengthen your spine forward, create space in between your ear and your shoulders. 2. And 1, slowly walk your hands back. In, lengthen your spine. And from here, stretch your legs as we did just before. Tilt your tailbone. Flat back and slowly from here we try to go a bit closer from our legs as much as you can. Listen to the good pain or bad pain, remember? We go slowly and from here stretch your toes down. Normally it's easier after the small warm up we did for our ankles. Okay. From here, we have 2 options. Options number 1, you come back in the previous pose we did. If you feel you're flexible enough, you try the full split. But from here, I don't open my hips on the side. I square my hips forward. And I slowly try to go down, down, and down. From here, I try to press my heels and my back of my toes in the floor. So I try to bring my both leg inside the floor. Okay, for 3, press, press, press. 2, press more. 1, and relax. Okay, so from here also, if you don't touch the floor, it's completely normal. You can take books or chair. Okay, small chair. Again, press down, 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 down. For 3. Press your legs. 2 and 1. Relax. The opposite forces, it's like the best exercise. If you want to do split, you do that every day. The sequence we did before with the warm up and this one. Always when you want to stretch, always warm up deeply your whole body. Okay, we go for the last round. Press your toes, your heels. Press, press, press for 2 and 1. Relax and slowly come out of the pose. Sit on your heels and slowly child pose. Good. And just observe the sensations in your legs, in your back. Okay, slowly press your hands on the floor and we change the leg. So from here, left leg forward. Okay. Inhale all the way up. I square my hips. Knee align with my leg and I press my hips down, down, down. From here, both hands inside your foot. Okay, you move slightly your foot on the side, outside, and if you don't have any ankle problem, open completely on the side. Lengthen your spine forward. If you feel comfortable, come on your elbows and lengthen your spine. Okay. With the next inhalation, slowly come up. Bend your spine and both hands on your hips. From here, you can align your foot with your knee, your hips. Tuck your back foot in the floor. If you want, at this time, so you can press your hips down first. And if you feel comfortable, if you have the balance, stretch your back leg. This is just option. If you don't have the balance, you can also take the support of the wall. Inhale, arms up. Press your hips down. Exhale, knee down. Again, inhale, knees up. Exhale, knee down. Both hands on your hips and press a bit more your hips down. Okay, and from here, hips up and back. Flex your foot, bring your hands forward and press your heels down. Press, press, press. And relax, toes pointing down. Tilt your tailbone flat back, lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs. Left hips towards the right heels. Heel for 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, come forward and we try the full split. Remember, if full split is too much, you stay here and you do the pressing with the back foot. If you want to try the split, move your leg forward and slowly split. Okay, I touch the floor. I practice a lot, okay? If you don't touch the floor, that's completely fine. You take support of books, you can sit, support of a small chair, anything. Okay. From here, inhale, press your heels and your back foot. If you are on your foot and not on your leg, press your foot on the floor. For 3, 2, press your feet, both feet in the floor. You want to join your both feet together through the floor. 1, exhale, relax. Okay, again. Inhale, press. 2 and 1, exhale, relax. Last round. Inhale, press, 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 press. For 3. Try to stretch your back leg. 2 and 1. Relax completely and come back in the position. No, first, before to come back, if you can, stay just one more time. Inhale and exhale, fall forward. This is for toes who are already flexible, who want more. For 3, 2, toes pointing down. 1, and slowly you bring your hands back and you engage your core muscle, chest up, 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 and try to look back. For 3, this is good for the back, it's also a back bending. 2, and 1. Okay, now we can come out of the pose, so you slowly walk back. Okay, from here I open, I come in front of you, I open my both knee and I bring my both feet to the left and I slowly sit on the side. Okay, so I sit on the side, and from here my right leg I'm going to open a bit more. Okay, so I have my both legs bent. This is the first option. We're gonna do twice. This is the first option, everybody is going. The second option, if you feel already stretched, you stay here. So from here you try to turn your hips forward towards your knee and your shoulders forward, and exhale, fall forward. If here you don't have any stretching in your leg, flex your foot and come a bit more and press your left hips down, down, down. Don't put on your hands you already feel a lot of stretch, stay here on your elbows, and remember, open the chest, head forward, chin slightly in, and we say for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, both hands in your back, knees up, and turn, we change. Exhale, down. Okay, so both legs can be bent. I just move a bit back for the camera. Okay. Try to press your hips, right hips down. Okay. And from here we are going to go a bit deeper in the pose. So you slowly come up, both knee up, and from here, knee forward, put your foot closer, knee aligned with your hips, and slowly move your right leg back. This is the option number 2. It's much more deeper. So if you already feel deep stretch in the previous asana, stay here. So here is the pigeon pose. You lengthen your spine, engage your core muscle, chest up, chin slightly in, straight back. This is also a back bending, sorry. So here it's normal that it's curved a bit, but you press your left hips down. Okay, if here you want more stretch, you bring your leg slightly a bit more open, forward, and square your hips, press your hips down, lengthen your spine, exhale, hands forward, and slowly down. I stay on my elbows. If I want, I can completely lay down. It's depending on your flexibility. Everyone is different. So from here, open the chest, shoulders down, length forward. Flex your foot and just observe the deep stretch in your gluteus, in your leg. You can close your eyes, focus on your breath, and with the next exhalation you try to go a bit deeper and deeper. This is really good for your hips, for your legs. For all the runners, it's really good after running or separately for the run. Never stretch too much a muscle who had too much intensity exercise, because when you run you create small muscles, how can I say, like yeah, small weakness in the muscles, and if you overstretch it can increase this weakness. So the best is to recover for a few hours, warm again and stretch after. Oh, okay, and slowly come all the way up and return. Tack. Align your back knee with your hips if you want to go to the deep pose, pigeon pose. You start heels close to your hips. You turn to bring your hips down, down, down. And from here, if you want more, open a bit more your leg. Choke. Okay. And again, I don't open, I just stay on my left leg. I press my right hips down. I stretch, lengthen my spine, chin slightly in, engage your core muscle. Exhale, fold forward if you can. And on your elbows and completely in laying down position as you feel comfortable. Flex your foot, press your right hips down. And stay here, close your eyes. Okay. Next inhalation, all the way up and slowly, chest up, 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 look up. Good for back bending. 2, press your right hips down. 1, and slowly come back. Both knees forward, and from here you stretch your legs on the side. Same from here. If you feel it's already a lot of stretch, if your back are going back, you sit on books, pillow, anything to lift your hips a bit more up, to rise your hips up. Flex your toes, pointing up, and open as much as you can. Okay, inhale, right arm up. Relax your shoulders down, engage your core muscle, open slightly the chest, and slowly move down. I extend my arm for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Exhale, change for 3. It's good also for all your back, for your legs, everything. 2. And 1. Inhale all the way up. Bend your knees. And from here, I bring my both hands back. Fingers to each together. Open the chest, lengthen your spine. Move your chest up, up, up. Scapula, the 2 main bones in your upper back, close to each other. And slowly inhale, press your hands on the floor. Move your hips a bit forward. Okay. Dips opening for your shoulders, and if you can, more. Walk your hands more. Okay. Close your eyes and stay here for 3 deep breaths. With each exhalation, if you can, try to go a bit deeper and deeper. Okay, and slowly move your legs a bit more up. Stay here. Okay, because I do more than 1 hour, so the first video stop. Stay here a bit more. Okay. Okay, sorry, the video stop. You slowly come back, and from here, so it's the hour is done. So you bring your both feet together, toes together, small butterfly. Okay, good. From here, inhale, chest up, exhale if you can, a bit forward. But open the chest, head forward for 3,